what's up guys? The massive buff to Mighty Miner severely shook up the meta. So let's shake it up a little bit more with Hog Rider Earthquake. With this deck, you have 3 win conditions: the Mortar, the Hog Rider, and the Mighty Miner, all capable of dealing devastating damage. When your opponent's at a low amount of elixir and your Mighty Miner is rushing through, there's not much they can do. All the cards to reset it, like Electro Wizard and Electro Dragon, cost a ton of elixir. And if they drop a big card, it's gonna get blown to bits by the Mighty Miner bomb. The efficient defenses with Musketeer, Ice Spear, and Mighty Miner allow you to constantly bombard your opponent with Hog Riders and counter-pushing Mighty Miners. This is the current best Hog Rider deck in Clash Royale, and all the top players are using it in competitive tournaments for a ton of prize money. Opponents will be shaking in frustration every time they match versus this deck. So let's go jump straight some games and assert dominance. Lots of love to everyone that's using credit code SirTag to support the channel. All right, let's get it. So this guy is apparently a legend, or a self-proclaimed legend. Always want to go for my Hog Rider as my first play, because if my opponent doesn't have a tornado or a building, we're able to get a lot of damage. I think that's 2 Hog Rider swings on the tower. That's nice. So currently 600 damage lead, and he's going to Mega Knight immediately. So I kind of want to Ice Spirit here. Maybe it's going to be able to lock on the Prince as well. Yo, it hit everything there. That's incredible. And then I can go for a Mighty Miner. I think that the Mega Knight is just going to jump onto that and get devoured. So Prince plus Mega Knight makes me feel like he's going to have multifarious Hog Rider answers. Typically, that's the way that this game is played. I want to go and click the bomb on top of his tower so we can get more damage if possible. Let's go! We're able to kill the bomber and blow back the Inferno Dragon. As you guys can see, Mighty Miner is quite possibly the best card in Clash Royale. For 1 elixir, you're able to crush a Mega Knight, devour a Prince, and then also be able to shut down whatever your opponent's defending and blow it back so then your Hog Rider can get more hits and eliminate their counter push, right? Like a bomber is 3 elixir. That got eviscerated for only 1 elixir for us. And then that's not even mentioning the 300 damage that we got in the tower with the Mighty Miner bomb explosion. That was incredible. So I'm going to go in for a Musketeer in the back, and I can maybe go in for an Ice Spirit here if I want. But since we're up so much elixir, I want to apply dual lane pressure. So I'm going to go for a Mortar on the other side, and I want a log here. Oh, he's got a Hog Rider too. He knows that Hog Rider is a strong win condition. He's like, bruh, Hog Rider is so strong that I'm going to beat it with all of my Mega Knight counters, and I'm also going to be playing it myself. I'm going to go for a Hog Rider here to pull back the Prince so it doesn't get a damage. And I think he's going to Mega Knight left. Ooh, no Mega Knight. All right, so we can go for a Musketeer here. I think it's going to be able to snipe everything. Reason why I do that is more so greedy, right? I don't want to take any damage this game. Let's see if we can beat this guy without taking a single drop of damage. He's going to go in for a Mega Knight most likely, and then we can counter it with a Mighty Miner, which isn't going to be that bad for me. Typically, I like going for Mighty Miners or like Knights or Valkyries in the middle. So when the Mega Knight goes in, jumps, it's going to get shot by both towers here. If I dropped it right here, like right up top, then both towers wouldn't target the Mega Knight. So it's important to take the Mega Knight jump in a situation that you'd be like, wait, I never want to take the Mega Knight jump. You actually do. Yo, wait, the bomb's going to take out the tower too. Oh my gosh. And then the Mighty Miner locks onto the tower afterward. This is just straight up nasty. This is disgusting. He still hasn't done damage. Can I win this game without taking any shred of damage? That is the question here. Not will I just win the game. Will I assert dominance to the highest degree? So I'm going to go in for an Ice Spirit because I don't want to go and click the Mighty Miner ability. I'm going to go in for a Mortar here. And I think the bats are going to create some problems, but who knows? Okay, so the Hog Rider should die. I don't think yeah, I'm going to go for Goblins just in case he decides to go for a small spell. The bats are also going to die as well. He's going to follow through the Prince. 15 seconds remaining. We got to keep up the offense so then he doesn't have any elixir to apply like a spell on my tower. Yo, this might be a perfect game in Clash Royale. You'll love to see it, baby. Absolutely no damage, but there was a ton of emotional damage for this man. Perfect. Not being able to do anything to me must be misery. Most people, when they're playing Hog Rider and a Mega Knight, struggle, but this man was on the struggle bus today. So after dominating that game, now we get to collect the emoji. This is probably one of my favorite emotes of all time. The Hog Rider getting bopped in the face by the snowball is undefeated. So jumping into this one, let's keep climbing up the ranks and see how far we can get today. I'm going to go for that Hog Rider and see what our opponent's up to. We've leveled up to level 12 interactions. Each time you're playing ranked game mode and the interactions end up going up like a little bit further and the higher level, it's hard for me to memorize every single different spell interaction and know how much damage my Earthquake and Log will do to the tower, you know? Like, I'd rather it just be standard, you know? Have it chill at level 11, and then at the very last league, have it go to level 14 or something, you know? Don't give me this level 12 intermittent stuff. Okay, this guy's got P.E.K.K.A. We played against Mega Knight, so we've kind of risen to play against all of the big beefy counters to Hog Rider, apparently. It be that way sometimes. So we got a lot of damage early on. That's fine for me. I generally don't want to go same side as our opponent, but we've already gotten a lot of damage on the right-hand side. I think it might be okay for us to do this here, especially with the P.E.K.K.A. out of cycle. I don't know if he has a good answer to the Hog. He literally went for a Phoenix and a Zap. That is a lot of elixir that you casted. You ended up dropping your entire elixir bank, man. Wait, if I go Mighty Miner off to the side and I go Goblins and Ice Spirit, can I counter this? I hope that the Ice Spirit comes down fast enough. Dude, the Mighty Miner is so fast that it went back towards the Battle Ram now. Usually, it would kite the Phoenix to the other side. But the Mighty Miner is just like, nah, dude, I got this. Also, why does the guy have a Tesla with a P.E.K.K.A. in the same deck? Can we talk about this card composition, man? I don't appreciate it. Everyone is hating Hog Rider at these lower ranked arenas. It's crazy. He's going to go Royal Ghost, and I'm going to go for a Musketeer. And it looks like I'm only going to get 2 shots with the mortar. Wow, he's going to poison as well. That's fine for me, though. We still kill the Royal Ghost. We bait out a poison. That's a -1 trade for me. But I get way more damage than he would get with the poison. So I think we take that. So I kind of want to go Hog Rider on the other side, get him to go for a P.E.K.K.A., defend that, and then make sure his counter push is going for our healthier tower. And then meanwhile, I can go for a big, beefy, Mighty Miner boy. And I don't know if he can defend this. If he goes and drops a 7 elixir card, it's going to be very tough for him. Dude, he's just going to lose his tower. It's way better for me to just guarantee that I take that tower. So I'm not even going to click the ability. There's no point in doing that, right? Why would I waste elixir when I don't need to? I'm going to go in for a Mighty Miner, and we should be able to shut this down, right? Like, if I go for Mighty Miner, I don't think I'm going to take any extra damage. Is it worth going Mighty Miner? Yeah, I think it is. It has to be. It has to be. It's the only available play right now. I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit. The Musketeer goes out of the poison, barely. No, it's still in the poison. Musketeer, what are you doing? Make up your mind if you want to get hit or not. And I don't know why you would want to. I'm going to cycle multiple Musketeers here and kind of play it like a 3 Musketeer deck. But, you know, just this time we're going to cycle individual ones instead of getting a Costco value pack. Dude, this Phoenix is definitely dead. And then we can go for a log here with double Musketeers. We are dominating this man. There is nothing he can do anymore. And as I said, we were going for the 3 Musketeers, and we assembled the trifecta. That's what's up, baby. Do we 3-crown you for our troubles? I think so. I think the Musketeers are going to be tanked just long enough, and we utterly obliterated him. And that guy had phenomenal answers to us with having P.E.K.K.A. and Tesla in the exact same deck. Still no match for Hog Rider Earthquake. We got a game against Walker. Let's see if he's going to be a walkover or if he's actually going to be quite a challenge. Immediately going to go for a Hog Rider. Very lucky that he decides to go in for a Giant Skeleton on the other side. That's the vibe that we want to see. I can log those guards to make sure that they're helpless without their shields, not getting any damage on my tower today. A lot of times when I see Giant Skeleton, they're going to have multiple ways of resetting us. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to go in for a mortar here, and then I'm going to go and click the Mighty Miner bomb so then I can explode on the Skeleton Barrel and also the minions, and still counter the Giant Skeleton afterward. As you guys can see, Mighty Miner, pretty strong champion. That was literally 5 elixir to kill a Giant Skeleton, a Skeleton Barrel, and minions. That's an absurd positive elixir trade. So we're going to go in for an Ice Spirit here as well. And then I want to go in for like a Hog Rider here with an Earthquake on the guards that he's going to have to drop, right? He's not going to go Giant Skeleton, is he? Oh, he's going to go Giant Skeleton Tornado? No, he's going to drop guards. Oh, I really wanted to go for a pre-spell, but he was doing mind games with me, dropping it so late. Man, why are you doing that to me? He expected me to drop a spell, and then I decided not to because it was just like playing a game of chicken with him. No way. Are you going to give me the exact same trade you just gave me, bro? You could not be doing this again. You can't be doing this again. Brother. That is brutal for you. You dropped a clone this time, so I had to drop slightly more elixir, and I can Ice Spirit to pull back the Giant Skeleton, and then it's all dead. If you guys hate playing against clone decks, this might be the deck for you. For 1 elixir, you eviscerate everything. Usually, you guys have to go for Tornado, or maybe like an Arrows, but you can just go in for a 1 elixir ability, and it kills it all. It's ridiculous. I can log here, kill the Dark Goblin, make sure he doesn't do any damage. I can maybe go for a Mighty Miner aggressively and know that he's going to go in for guards. Wait, if I go for an aggressive mortar right now and he goes in for a Skeleton Barrel, we can maybe pop it with a Musketeer fast. Please go Skeleton Barrel. Go Skeleton Barrel. Go Skeleton... No! I wasted elixir! I feel like a fool right now. Did he leave the game? I think he might have rage quit. Wait, no, he's still playing. Okay. That was weird. I think his brain lagged or something, or maybe his actual game lagged. I don't know. I'm going to try to take both towers at once if I can. That would make me very happy. This Hog Rider is going to get probably guards. No, he's not even going to try to defend that. Oh, he's going to go fully fledged offense. Always go for your mortar here, so then the Skeleton Barrel pops really far away from the tower, so then they can't clone it up and have the double Skeleton Barrels connect. Because if they do, then you're going to lose. Okay, so we have to stop the Giant Skeleton at all costs. Everything else isn't that scary. The Giant Skeleton, however, that puts in serious work. I'm able to go in for a Mighty Miner on the Dark Goblin first because that's locked onto our tower. Then we finish off the Giant Skeleton, and with 20 seconds remaining, this guy is just in pure pain. No way for him to come down our lane and take our tower. It's safe to say no one is safe from the Mighty Miner. Genuinely one of the best cards in the game after the update, if not the very best. All right, Carlos, let's see what you got for us. We're going to Hog Rider on the right-hand side, and he's going to go right into the assert dominance position with the E-barbs and then also the Lumberjack at the start. This guy's crazy. I think he is just one of the most aggressive people in this game. Dropping elite barbarians, making sure that they don't go into the rage makes me pretty happy. Oh, come on, man. No, I'm screwed. If that targets the wrong elite barbarian, I just lose. I need to like earthquake on my tower because the elite barbarian that's like not even healthy on the left-hand side wasn't getting targeted. Was that worth it? I wasted 3 elixir and I lost like my entire tower. Guys, I was winning all the games earlier so dominantly. And now this has just been tragic. Can we dig our ways out of this? We've got the mighty miner, so maybe he's going to be able to use his shovel and conveniently find a way to come back. But he's going to have to find a pretty big pathway for us. We're a huge hole right now. It's a whole lot of damage on our tower. I kind of need to go in for a mighty miner on top of the musketeer. The bats are already, you know, going to give him some extra value. I guess I want to go in for the goblins here, and then I want to go in for a mighty miner to go and pull everything back, with the E-barb still going towards this, so then he can't freeze everything at once. I'm going to Ice Spirit here, and nah, I don't even know if the Ice Spirit was worth it. It definitely was. The mighty miner would have died, and then the E-barb might have been able to stay alive if he had frozen me. And I don't want to play with that. Oh, come on, man. You're making me play with that again when I said I didn't want to play with that. Why not rush level 13 elite barbarians at me? You know, when we're only having a level 12 cap, you're kind of cheating out here, man. So, oh, geez, he's going to freeze me again. I think this is fine, though, because I've already taken so much damage in the right-hand tower that if I take a little bit here, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to try to hit my tower there because, like, if I end up hitting the tower and I miss the fire spirit, I'd lose the game. Also, there's a chance that he doesn't have anything. There's also a chance he's randomly got a rocket tucked away in his deck. So it's like 50-50 if this guy's going to rocket out my right-hand tower or not. I kind of need to play aggressive just in case. So I'm going to go in for goblins here, and then I would go in for, like, a mortar maybe. Oh, man, I'm going to mighty miner here. Please don't rocket me. This is super stupid. I shouldn't have done that. That's just giving him a free rocket lined up. Oh, he doesn't have rocket. He definitely doesn't have rocket now, unless he's trying to troll me or something. So I can go in for like an ice spirit here, and then I can go and click the bomb so that we can kill the bats. And then I can pull back the elite barbarians, and then I can go in for a hog rider. I can go in for goblins, and I can cycle another musketeer here. So I think I'm fine if I get an ice spirit down to go and freeze the rest of the E-barbs while the hog rider is hammering him crazy. Yo, as you guys can see, if the people go in for an aggressive play and they don't have enough elixir to defend the hog rider at the same time, you can make some pretty good comebacks. I might be able to make this happen. I'm going to go for another hog rider here with the elite barbarians as his only good counter. We can probably go in for a log and then use the mighty miner bomb so that we can disrupt the E-barbs for a little bit longer and then blow them back. So then maybe we can shut them down with like an ice spirit first, get back to goblins, and then see what he does after. Dude, I think I got this. I don't want to curse myself. I don't want to jinx myself, but it's looking pretty good. Okay, I gotta go in for a mortar because the hog rider is gonna get countered by E-barb since it is double elixir. I want to get the mortar to lock onto the tower. That's what's gonna happen. Let's freaking go. He wasn't ready. He thought the fire spirit was gonna be in front, but it wasn't. And that's all we need, baby. This deck is absolutely incredible. Even in the brink of extinction, at only 300 HP, we were able to bounce back. Dirty Mirror Elite Barbarians Freeze has got nothing on Hog Rider Earthquake. Hey, this guy's name is Together. Well, I think we're gonna have a ton of fun together, man. We've got our Hog Rider, we've got our Mr. Miner Man. So we're ready to see if you can catch up if you can. We're gonna immediately go for the miner in the back, and I think that after it moves this fast, most people are still not ready for it. It'll take the entire month for people to be prepared to play against this card. I know for certain that I've lost way too many games to it. Out of all the cards in Clash Royale right now in the meta, it is my most feared card in Clash Royale. Mighty Miner, I think you might deserve a little bit of a nerf, man. I can go in for a Musketeer in the same side as the Witch. This guy's got Cannon Cart, so I don't know what this is. Is this another Giant Skeleton clone deck? I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. Musketeer's going to lock onto the Witch, so I won't have to worry about her. She's going to get burned alive. And now, Mr. Musketeer can thrive. All right, so we're going to be able to kill the bats. I'm not worried about that at all. I'm going to Ice Spirit in the back so I don't leak too much elixir. And that's another Mega Knight player. Awesome. I'm ready for it. Okay, we'll go in for a Mighty Miner here. Make sure that the Mighty Miner gets pushed back a little bit. And then both towers are able to target the Mega Knight. As you guys already know, that's what I love to do. And maybe I can go in for goblins. Yeah, I'm going to go goblins on top of the Musketeer. Maybe outcycle him here. He's going to go arrows, so I think he's going to go bats or something. I just want to go in for a Mighty Miner ability just in case. Oh, he didn't do it, but it's tanking for the goblins. Wait, I get more damage with the goblins because of that. It was all calculated all along. I'm going to go in for a mortar here. We know he's going to go for Mega Knight, and then I'll Ice Spirit, so then the Mega Knight jumps on the Ice Spirit. Oh, he goes in Cannon Cart instead. Wow. I don't think I was ready for that, my dude. I'm going to log here as well, so then we can guarantee that we can kill the Cannon Cart before it goes to our side of the map. Super important stuff because I would have had to go for like a Hog Rider to tank, and that just doesn't feel very good dropping a 4 elixir cost card instead of dropping a log where I can kill it on our opponent's side of the map and not have to worry about it. Okay, what do? If I go Hog Rider right now, we can guarantee that it'll Mega Knight. So what I'm planning on doing is I want to separate his push. If we Hog Rider here, he Mega Knights into a Mighty Miner, we can kill it. Meanwhile, our Musketeer is able to clobber the Witch. And that's what my goal is right now. Wait, he's got Giant Skeleton with Mega Knight? Why do you have a mixture of all the decks that we played against today, man? Are you just trying to be the final boss or something? I feel like that's what it is. Yo, he's got a balloon too. Wait, what? I'm actually confused, but I'm loving it. I love the challenge. We will rise to the occasion. You guys already know the deal. So we're going to Hog Rider here. We're going to get Mega Knighted for sure. I kind of need to cycle back. I'm going to go Goblins on the left-hand side. Wait, why is he not Mega Knighting? Because he knows. He knows that the Goblins would take the tower. Oh, maybe he doesn't care. Wait, what is he doing? He wants to go Giant Skeleton because it's a more formidable push, I think. Because if I go in for a mortar, then the Giant Skeleton would be able to explode on the mortar, so I can't do that. I'm going to try to keep my Musketeers far enough away. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I'm praying that it will. But I can go for a mortar here and then go in for Goblins and then still be able to keep the Musketeer alive. I wonder if we pulled the balloon to the other side. Wait, we did! Let's go! That mortar was unbelievably clutch, and we pulled off the ultimate heist. There's nothing he can do. That balloon's not going to be able to do enough damage in time. But if it was in the right-hand side and you also had other units flowing through in that lane, maybe it could have taken me out. It's so fitting to finally end with our friend named together with a whole bunch of hearts. Because Mighty Miner with Hog Rider together is the perfect combo. And just like all the other pro players that are playing it, I've completely fallen in love with this deck. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an incredible rest of your day.